Sometime later, I'm sitting in the living room, and the girl, on the other hand, is in the kitchen, somehow deciding with making dinner for both of us after telling her it's fine and she shouldn't go through all that hassle. That was quite a sentence. Alright, you three, be real with me. What? I'm not the only one who's creeped out about this, right? You're not the only one, yeah. Which is why you need to keep your guard up, and maybe not let her cook for you. We don't really know much about who this girl is, but she knows you like the back of both yours and her hands. Alright then. Wait a second. What time is it? I look out the window and see that the sun's already set. It looks like it's past 6 in the evening now. That's weird. Why hasn't Monica called you about Sayori yet? What? Oh right, you don't know. Monica's supposed to have called you earlier about Sayori. What about Sayori? She gets admitted into the hospital. Her memories about the past start seeping into her mind, causing her to get a headache, which led to shittier things happening. Real shittier things. I frantically reached for my phone in my pocket, but somehow I don't seem to have it with me. Where in the... I checked to see if it somehow fell on the couch I was sitting on, but it wasn't anywhere where I was sitting. Where could I have put it? I know I brought it with me before I left for school.
Holly.
The girl then calls for me from the kitchen as she walks on over to the living room, carrying a tray with 2 plates full of food. I just look in awe at the food she had just prepared all by herself as she puts the tray onto the coffee table in front of me.
Since it's just the both of us, I think we should have dinner together here in the living room instead.
Hey,
What is it, Holly?
You didn't happen to see where my phone is, right?
Your phone? Oh, no, can't say that I have. But you don't have to worry about that for now. Here.
She serves the food off of the tray and onto the coffee table.
I made you our favorite.
Words. I look at the meal she prepared, and chicken cuts marinated in soy sauce, vinegar, and garlic.
You remember that, right?
Well, yeah, of course I remember this. It's my favorite meal. She smiles once again.
I'm glad you're finally starting to remember, Holly.
Remember what exactly?
Holly, I'm talking about us. You remember us being put together, right?
Crap, the way she said that feels like she's going to start crying out of nowhere if I said no. Are you seriously going to do what we think you're doing? Could you remind me exactly what is it that I told you before? I'm still kind of trying to get my bearings on what exactly happened before. I asked her that so I could get some exact details on what exactly happened before. That way, at least she won't feel like I don't exactly remember anything, even when I don't even really remember anything at all. Okay, that's actually a genius move there, I'll give you that. No, it's more like, just be honest. Yeah, well...
Well, there's that moment where we met each other. Then there's that moment where you gave me my own name. It was something I would never forget easily. And then there's that moment where you made a poem for me entirely.
Huh? Tell me. Oh, when you met, you gave you your name. At the moment when I wrote that poem. I want to know your name.
The time you gave me my name. For starters, when we first met each other, I didn't exactly have a name. You spent a good amount of time figuring out a name for me. Of course, I wasn't exactly sure what the point of having a name was back then. But you said that no one has no name, or no names, and that I should be at least deserving to have my own name. You said some of your friends suggested to call me Anomaly because they thought I was one. Said I was some hallucination or something. Of course, you didn't like it, until you finally decided on one name though. Marie.
Marie. So that's her name. Marie. Sounds like something Redeemed would come up with. Hey!
That was the name you gave me.
I see. Well, at least I gave you a really decent name still.
That wasn't what you called it though.
Wait, what?
You said you really liked that name you gave me.
Well, how about that time we met, huh? Marie looks at me like she's worried about something. Are you okay?
Oh, don't worry about it, Ellie. It's just that you told me something before.
What?
Our love at first sight together is something we will never forget, ever. You remember that, right?
About the moment when I wrote you that poem.
Wait, you know, Ellie.
I'm
starting to wonder if you actually do remember. Ellie.
I sigh. Yeah, you're right. I honestly don't remember at all. The reason I asked you all of these is so that I can at least get to try and know you better. be caught. I look at Marie, and I was somehow right. She looks like she's about to cry. Shit. Oh, this is bad. No shit, it is. Hey, are you alright, Marie? She suddenly smiles at me.
It's okay, Hallie. You tend to joke a lot, so I realized you must be joking about all this entirely.
She just laughs like all I've said to her was a joke.
You're probably just hungry and tired from your classes. Let's eat now. The food's getting awfully cold, Hallie.
Shall
we?
I guess then? I then slowly just start eating the meal she prepared for us. Despite how completely strange, suspicious, and downright unsettling this situation is, I'm somehow starting to feel some sort of connection with her. It's not exactly like the way she described us to be, but it's more of a familiarity feeling type of connection. Either way, she doesn't seem all that entirely bad if you look past the weird idea she has about us being together back then. She is not entirely bad. Hallie, are you for real right now? We barely even know who this girl is and you're just fine with it. Nah, that's concerning. Maybe we should give her a chance? What? Excuse me? I mean, look at her. If we take her at face value, considering we don't know her, she seems actually nice. If we get to at least know her a bit more, then maybe we could figure out who she really what her connection to Hallie is. And what if she's a lot more problematic than Dark? We'll cross that bridge when we get there. Seriously, with you renamed, but I guess you do have a point. She seems somewhat happy around Hallie, so I guess we give her a chance at least. Alright then, but I'm seriously going to regret going with this. One for all for one, I guess. Sometime later after dinner, Marie cleans the dishes and utensils we used all by herself again. I tried telling her that she shouldn't worry about and let me handle it, but she insisted that she do it instead. You know, if the girls weren't onto you, she'd make a wonderful wife for you, Hallie. After having finished the chores all by herself, I walk over towards her in the kitchen.
Oh, hello, Hallie.
Hey, Marie,
Is something wrong, Hallie?
Well, you know how it's starting to get late and all that, but is your place far? If so, I could walk you back to your place. She looks to the side with a bit of worry on her face. Is everything okay?
I don't exactly have a place to go back to.
What?
I don't really have a home to go back to, Hallie. Not anymore.
Oh. Sorry about that. I guess you could stay here for the time being. Marie smiles at me.
Thanks, Hallie.
It's the least I could do for you, right? I stand up from the couch and head upstairs. Marie stands up and follows me as well. Walking up the bedroom, I lead Marie towards one of the doors. I open it and turn on the lights before heading inside. Sure enough, it's a spare room. Marie peers through the door before slowly walking in the room. Sorry if it doesn't seem enough, it's kind of the only other empty room other than my parents' own.
It's okay, Hallie. This'll do fine. Although...
Marie slowly reaches to hold my hand. Not sure where she's going with this exactly. You're welcome, I guess. Yeah, we're welcome. I just simply let go of her hand. The spare room should have a rest room in case you, I just drift off speaking as I walk out of the room. Oh, and, good night as well. I then just simply close the room door and head back to my own room. I change to my sleeping attire and head to bed. Considering it's the start of the weekend tomorrow, I don't have to worry much about sleeping late for the time being. Hallie? What is it? That was kind of rude of you. Thank you. What? That was just simply rude of you. What are you guys talking about? Maria held your hand. What about it? She was trying to give you a hint of staying with her in a bit in her room. Oh, honestly, man. The density definitely runs in all of us, including you. I wasn't really sure of what she was going for there. I should probably apologize first. I stand up from the bed and head towards the door, but stop halfway through as I somehow hear some sort of buzzing noise nearby. I look around my room to find the source of the buzzing noise. Eventually, my search leads me to the drawer near my bed. Opening it, I see something I wasn't expecting. I see my phone inside, to which I just simply reach to grab and take it outside the drawer before going back to sit on my bed. How in the world is my phone? Before I could even finish my thought, or though process of wondering why my phone is here in the bedroom drawer, it starts buzzing again. Apparently the buzzing is apparently Monica calling my phone apparently. For the 344th time now. But how often has she really... Have we even talked to Monica on the phone in this mod so far? Shit, it's happening again. You don't fucking say. I quickly answer her call. Monica?
Hallie,
Monica calls out my name through the phone loud enough to fill the entire room. Look, Monica.
I've been calling and texting you since earlier. Where were you?
Given what Marie told us when she said about me introducing her to the others and referring to her as some sort of hallucinations of sorts, maybe it's best we just don't tell Monica about Marie. Probably the best choice right now. I agree, yeah. Same. I just had some things to settle. What's going on?
Hallie, it's about Sayori.
Sayori.
Did the other voices tell you?
Yeah, they did, which is why I'm probably going to head there now.
You can't come right now. The visiting hours are over. You'll have to come tomorrow.
Ugh, fine. Take care of her, all right?
Okay.
I slowly end the call and put my phone on the desk. I can't tell if that would actually be a thing, because hospitals are usually like 24/7 because they have to be, and it's hard to imagine that, well, I guess they might have curfews for that type of thing. It all depends, but whatever. You guys were right. Yeah, things are just getting started. What do you mean by that? Well, all we can say is things won't exactly be easy from here on out. I see. I put my phone back on the desk as I then lie back down on the bed. I eventually just sleep out the rest of the night afterwards. I wake up a bit early as I usually do. I stand up and make my way to the bathroom. After taking a bath, I put on my clothes before heading downstairs to the kitchen, and I see Marie has already woken up and is making breakfast already.
Hello, Hallie. Did you sleep well?
Yeah. And you?
I slept well last night too, Hallie.
That's wonderful to hear. See, I'm going to head out in a bit.
Head out? To where?
To the hospital. Hospital. I needed to check on my friend, Sayori. Apparently she got admitted there last night.
Wait. I should have hidden that phone off somewhere, then just hid it in your room.
Monica told me about it last night, so I'm kind of going there right now. Hold up, she just said something. She did. What? She just said something. We barely caught up with what she said, but I heard it entirely. Marie, did you say something?
Oh, don't worry, Hallie. If anything, can I at least come with you to the hospital? I know how your friend means a lot to you.
Oh, it's fine, Marie.
Thanks, Hallie. I made breakfast ahead while you were still upstairs.
Oh, thanks.
You're welcome, Hallie. Yeah, we're welcome.
Marie then serves the plates as I sit down by the table. She serves me some of the food she made first before helping a serving of her own. We then ate the meal she prepared for us afterwards. She really is something. Yeah. In fact, she made breakfast for Hallie. Kind of reminds me of Natsuki back then in the previous timeline. She'd do the same for Hallie also. True, although I'm still really suspicious about her entire motive here. She's somewhat the perfect wife material, but why exactly of all of Hallie's versions he picks him? Wait, what? Oh no, it said she. I just misread. I was like, wait, who are they talking? You're sounding awfully jealous of Hallie, Smart. Oh, shut it, Rave. It's true, though. The way you worded that kind of proves that entirely. Whatever. After breakfast, we cleaned up the kitchen and prepared to head out for the hospital. You ready to go? Alright then. We both then head out of the house together. I closed the door and the gate as soon as we both got out before proceeding down the street to take a bus together for the hospital. Sometime later, we both arrived at the hospital. Wards. Ew, I got spanked. Looking around for the wards, we continue walking until slap. Natsuki! Yeah. I suddenly bumped into someone who was running from the left hallway. When I looked at who I bumped into, I saw Natsuki! Ah shit, ah shit, ah shit! It's happening again! It's happening again! It's happening again! Natsuki seemingly runs away from us without as much as saying a word. Natsuki. I was about to have an inner monologue one. No, they cut it out. It's gone. Oh no, there it is. I was about to try and follow Natsuki before I'm greeted again with another flash of pink light out of nowhere. I then notice Marie holding onto my arm, staring towards Natsuki, her earrings apparently glowing pink now. What's she mad? Marie, what's wrong?
Oh, don't worry about it, Hallie. I just acted weird all of a sudden. I hope she's fine, though.
What even happened to her? A nurse comes by and saw what happened and asked me if I knew something about what happened with Natsuki. I tell the nurse we already saw her like that when we arrived. Of course, she seemingly believes me. I also asked her where the wards are and gives us directions to where it is before taking her leave. We then quickly made our way to the second floor where the wards were located. I made my way around the people who were in the ward and met up with Monica standing near the window. Monica!
Ah, Hallie, you're here now. That's great.
We both greet each other as we walk in the ward. Marie, on the other hand, goes to the corner and just simply stands there and watches us talk.
However, Sayori hasn't woken up yet. It's going to be a long while before she wakes up and things start happening again.
Where's her mom?
She went back to their place to get some of Sayori's things. She said she might be staying here a little more longer. If...
She can't be in a coma. No.
Don't worry about it. She's not in coma.
Oh, thank goodness.